First is the reason why you provide this kind of workshop here.
Well, we were invited by Kuure, by KNPP, to come and assist in the workshop because of the need among the different Karenni CBOs and KNPP to find a way of responding to the peace process.
And how is the monitoring process is going on the Karenni state? Is there anything about the state?
Well, I think the monitoring process in Karenni state, it will depend on what is agreed between the KNPP and the Myanmar government. So we have to wait and see what is the agreement. But I understand from the first round of peace talks that the KNPP and the government have agreed there can be a local monitoring mechanism in Karenni state. So I think it's very important that the Karenni CBOs have a lot to offer. So I think the Karenni CBOs can play a role helping to support and monitor the peace process and to test the peace process as well.
Would you like to tell me a little briefly about the monitoring process?
Well, I think the monitoring process is very important because so far the peace talks in Myanmar have been between the non-state armed group and the Myanmar government. And they are both armed organizations in different ways. And I think that one of the things that is lacking so far is the role of civil society to participate in the peace process. So I think that if there is agreement between the government and the armed group, so between government and KNPP, to allow the community-based organizations to participate in the monitoring, this is a very good opportunity to broaden the peace process, to have greater participation for civil society. And at the same time, it allows the CBOs to test the peace process, to test the sincerity of the government and the sincerity of the KNPP, to see if they are really able to deliver on the agreement that they make.
My final question is there anything more you want to add or you want to say?
Yes, I can say that I'm working as a consultant for Myanmar Peace Support Initiative, MPSI. And I think for MPSI, we believe that the peace process in Myanmar, it's the best opportunity for many years to address some of the important ethnic issues that have caused conflict for so many years. But also we understand that the peace process, it's ongoing, it's not yet complete. And I think the government and the armed groups must begin a political dialogue. At present, the discussion has been about ceasefires, monitoring, code of conduct, and these are important things. But in order to really address the issues underlying the conflict, it's necessary to have political discussions. And I think if the government and the armed group cannot agree on political discussions in the future, it will be a problem. Also, I think the peace process in Myanmar is very positive, but we know that in some areas, for example, Kachin areas, the fighting is still going on. So I think for the peace process to be really nationwide and to be comprehensive, the government and the KIO must find a way to end the fighting in Kachin areas. Without a political dialogue and without an end to the Kachin conflict, I think the peace process cannot be sustained.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Okay, you're welcome. Debui.